Hello, and welcome to AI for Authors, presented by Author Forever. Today, we're going to explore how artificial intelligence can become a powerful assistant in your author journey. And before we begin, I want to make something very clear. AI is not here to replace you as an author. Your ideas, your experiences, your imagination, and your unique voice are what make your work yours. Artificial intelligence is simply a tool. A tool that can help you write smarter, organize faster, create promotional content, and become more visible. So today, I'm going to show you practical ways to use AI while keeping the most important part of your work completely human. Slide 2, today's promise. Here's my promise to you today. You do not need to become a technology expert. You don't need to understand complicated systems. And you certainly don't need to learn dozens of different AI tools. You simply need to understand how AI can help you with the areas where you need support. It can help you clarify your ideas, improve your manuscript process, create promotional content, and save you valuable time. But always remember this. AI can help you move faster, but your message must still come from you. Slide 3. The new author advantage. I like to think of AI as a support system for authors. There are 3 important ways it can help you. First, AI can be your creative partner. You can brainstorm ideas, explore book concepts, develop titles, create questions, or discover new angles for your story. Second, AI can become your structure assistant. It can help organize chapters, timelines, themes, ideas, and even your launch plan. And third, AI can become your visibility helper. One idea from your book could become a social media post, an email, a video topic, an interview question, or even a podcast pitch. The advantage is not using AI instead of creativity. The advantage is using AI to protect your energy so you can spend more time being creative. Slide 4. Where AI can help. AI can support you at almost every stage of your author journey. If you're still developing your book, it can help you explore concepts, angles, and possible titles. If you're working on your manuscript, it can help organize chapters and improve the flow of your ideas. When you're revising, you can ask AI where a reader might become confused, where something needs more explanation, or where the pacing could improve. When you're ready to promote your book, AI can help you create social media posts, emails, videos, interviews, and promotional ideas. It can even help organize launch calendars and task lists. But here's something important. You don't have to use AI for everything. Start with the area where you feel the most stuck. Slide 5. The Author Plus AI Partnership. This is one of the most important ideas I want you to remember. You are the source. You bring the vision. You bring the voice. You bring your experience, your knowledge, your emotions, and your truth. AI brings speed, organization, possibilities, and suggestions. And then comes the most important step. You make the final decision. You review the result. You change it. You personalize it. You remove what doesn't sound like you. AI can give you options, but you are always the author. Slide 6. From idea to outline. Now, imagine that you have an idea for a book. You know what you want to say, but you don't know how to organize it. This is an excellent place to use AI. You can explain your book idea, describe your ideal reader, and ask AI to help organize your thoughts. It can suggest possible chapters. It can identify missing topics. It can help you see weak transitions. It can even create a writing schedule or a chapter roadmap. For example, you could simply ask, "Help me organize this book idea into a clear table of contents for my ideal reader." Now you have something to work with. You may keep some ideas, change others, and completely reject others. That's perfectly fine. The important thing is that you are no longer starting from a blank page. Slide 7. Improve your manuscript. AI can also become a second pair of eyes when you're revising your manuscript. But instead of asking AI to replace your writing, ask it to give you feedback. For example, where could my reader become confused? Does this chapter move naturally? Is my tone consistent throughout the book? Am I repeating certain ideas too often? What questions might my reader have after reading this chapter? These types of questions can give you a completely different perspective on your writing. But never accept AI changes automatically. Use the suggestions as a second opinion. Then decide, as the author, What truly makes your manuscript stronger? Slide 8. Protect your author voice. Your voice is one of your greatest assets as an author. It's the way you communicate, your rhythm, your personality, your emotions, your humor, your perspective, and your life experience. One very useful technique is to give AI examples of your own writing. You can say, "This is how I naturally write. Help me improve the clarity, but preserve my tone and personality." And when AI gives you something back, read it aloud. If it sounds like something you would never say, change it. Your readers should still recognize you. AI can polish words, but it cannot replace lived experience. Slide 9. Create content from one book. Now, let's talk about visibility. Many authors tell me, "I don't know what to post." But the truth is, you probably already have hundreds of ideas. They're inside your book. Your book isn't just one product. It's also a content library. A sentence could become a quote. A chapter could become an educational post. A personal experience could become a behind-the-scenes story. A question could become an engagement post. And one powerful idea could become a short video. You could give AI your book description and ask, "Create 20 content ideas from this book description for readers who care about the subject." Suddenly, you're not trying to invent something new every day. You're simply sharing the ideas you've already created. Slide 10. AI for author visibility. Writing your book is only one part of your author journey. People also need to discover you. Visibility requires consistency. And this is an area where AI can save you a tremendous amount of time. AI can help you prepare social media captions, newsletter ideas, interview pitches, podcast questions, video talking points, and promotional themes. You still personalize everything, but instead of starting from zero every single time, you have something to work with, and that can make visibility much easier. Slide 11. The prompt formula. Now let's talk about something extremely important: how you communicate with AI. Better questions create better answers. Here's a very simple formula you can use. First, give AI a role. For example, act as my book marketing assistant. Second, provide context. Tell AI about your book, your reader, and your goal. Third, explain the task. Do you want it to create something? Improve something? Analyze something? Rewrite something? Fourth, describe the tone. Maybe warm, professional, inspirational, friendly, conversational. And finally, tell AI what format you want: a list, a script, a table, a checklist, an email. The clearer you are, the better the result will usually be. Slide 12. Example prompt. Here's a simple example you can use. You could say, "Act as a supportive author visibility coach." Then say, "Here is my book description and my ideal reader." Paste your information. Then ask, "Create 10 social media post ideas, 5 short video topics, and 3 interview angles." And finally add, "Use a warm, professional, motivating tone and make everything easy for a first-time author to use." That's it. You don't need complicated technical language. Copy, paste, personalize, review, and then make it yours. Slide 13. What not to do. There are also some important things you should avoid when using AI. First, be careful with sensitive or private information. Second, never publish something simply because AI created it. Read everything, review everything, and verify important facts. AI can make mistakes. Dates can be wrong. Statistics can be wrong. Names and information can be wrong. So when accuracy matters, always verify your sources. And respect the work of other authors and creators. AI should help you develop your work, not copy someone else's protected work. Most importantly, don't allow convenience to erase your personality. Your readers want to connect with you. Slide 14. Your 30-day AI author plan. If everything we've discussed feels like a lot, start small. During week 1, use AI to clarify your author message and understand your ideal reader. During week 2, use it to organize your book, chapters, or main content themes. During week 3, experiment with creating posts, emails, video ideas, and interview angles. Then, during week 4, look at what worked. Personalize your process. And create a simple workflow you can repeat. You don't need 10 different AI tools. One useful AI habit that genuinely saves you time can already make a huge difference. Slide 15 Mini Exercise. Now I'd like you to think about your own author journey. Take a moment and complete these sentences. My book or project is about. Short pause. My ideal reader is. Short pause. This week I want AI to help me with. Short pause. And finally, the result I want is. Your first useful AI prompt begins with your real objective. Before asking AI what to do, you need to know what you want to accomplish. A simple weekly workflow. Here's a simple way to use AI every week without allowing it to become overwhelming. Give yourself about 1 hour. Choose one theme connected to your book. Ask AI to generate ideas around that theme. Then choose only the ideas you genuinely like. Rewrite those ideas in your own voice. And finally, schedule your content or record your videos. Then repeat the same process next week. Over time, visibility becomes easier because you have a system. Instead of constantly asking yourself, what am I going to post today? Slide 17, How Author Forever Can Help. And this brings us to Author Forever. AI can give you hundreds of ideas, but sometimes the problem isn't having more ideas. The real problem is knowing, what should I do first? That's where strategy becomes important. At Author Forever, we can help you identify where AI fits into your author journey. We can help you create prompts adapted specifically to your book and your audience. Develop content and video ideas. Improve your visibility. And organize your next priorities. Because there's an important difference between having tools and knowing what to do with them. AI gives you tools. Strategy gives you direction. Bring AI into your author career. As we finish today, I want you to remember something. You don't have to change who you are to use artificial intelligence. You don't need to become a technology expert. And you certainly don't need to give your creativity away. Use AI to support the parts of your author career that take time and energy. Use it to organize. Use it to brainstorm. Use it to help you become more visible. But keep the most important parts in your hands. Your ideas, your experiences, your story, and your voice. And if you're wondering what your next step should be, I invite you to complete the Author Forever questionnaire. It will help us understand where you are today and how AI, visibility, and strategy can support the next stage of your author journey. Visit authorforever.com. Your visibility, your author career. Thank you for joining me. And welcome to the future of your author journey with Author Forever.